Right, there are a couple of classics on offer this week, and one in particular I'm really looking forward to introducing my son to, Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I know, when did you last watch this film? Interesting though, it wasn't so long ago I heard someone quote from this film because it is, after all, a pop culture comedy classic. Now, the tale of King Arthur and his search for the Holy Grail is very amusing, but what's just as amusing is reading about the making of this film, because it turns out a lot of decisions were made purely on a lack of money. So the now famous invisible horse gag is actually because they couldn't afford horses on set that day. The opening credits, which are a spoof of Ingmar Bergman's films, is because they'd run out of money to make credits, and most of the extras on this film were tourists they cajoled to be part of it, or students they paid a small amount of money to and said, hey, come and be part of the insanity. And why wouldn't you? On a more serious note this week, as part of the Films from Books series, Rialto Channel is screening Sofia Coppola's The Virgin Suicides, based on the book by Jeffrey Eugenides. Now, this was Eugenides' debut novel, turned out to be Coppola's debut film, and I think it remains one of her finest efforts. Her unique ability to create a tone and a mood that seeps into every aspect of this stylish film is remarkable, as is her portrayal of middle-class white America. But look, don't get me wrong, this film, which is about the unknowability of suicide, breaks my heart every time I watch it, but I do think it is a classy piece of filmmaking. So enjoy. Oh, and for all you Italian cinema fans out there, Nanni Moretti's Mia Madre screens on Monday, the 15th of May. Now, Mia Madre has an autobiographical tone to it. It tells a story of a film director who's in the middle of a very difficult shoot and dealing with her ailing mother and her estranged daughter. And actually, Moretti had a very, very similar experience when he was shooting We Have a Pope. His wry, whimsical films are always worth watching. I mean, this guy has had a record 7 selections at Cannes. He's, of course, won the Palme d'Or for The Sun's Room. He's had big wins in Venice and at Berlin. And he's like the elder statesman of Italian film. The cool thing about this particular film is that there are also some amusing observations about the crazy world of making movies. So enjoy, and we'll see you next week.